L.
Let's start with our next one. Okay, so number one, okay, of course, there are so many things that you have to remember or keep in mind, okay, when you are learning this part of the grammar topic, okay, as what I have mentioned earlier, it can be quite complex or difficult, okay, but I think it will get easier as you continue learning it, okay? So, number one, for plural forms, okay? For most of the nouns, okay, it is formed, as what I have mentioned a while ago, it is formed by adding s or es, right? For nouns, okay? So just like, for example, you have here, for the word toy, this is singular, okay? So to make it plural, you just have to add s, okay? Or for the word house, it should be houses, okay? Then student, for example, okay? For my last example, so students, okay? So that is the most common form, okay? But, okay, there is one more thing that you have to remember, okay? That is in the case of your irregular nouns, okay? So when you say irregular nouns, it has a different form. It doesn't end in s or es. So you have to carefully remember, okay, or memorize all of those irregular nouns, okay? So I'll give you some examples. So the first one is in the case of your noun child. So the plural form is children. It's not childs. Okay? It is in the same case with man. It is men. Woman is women. Tooth is teeth. And then foot is feet. And so on and so forth. There are more irregular nouns. Okay? So you will be learning that as we continue, okay, with this lesson, okay? So now, I will not, okay, stay really that long in this part, okay, because there are more special rules that you have to learn, okay? So, as what I have said, most, okay, but not all, nouns, okay, that end in s or es, okay, are all plural. Okay, there are some exceptions to that, okay? And one of it is, of course, when it comes to fields of studies. Okay, so when you say fields of studies, these are subjects, okay, that we learn, okay, as students, okay? Or like, for example, okay, with the word physics, okay? So as you can see here, it ends in s, but that doesn't mean plural, okay? It is singular. So like for example here, okay? So since this is your subject, so as what I have said, it should also match with your subject. Since this is singular, it also has to be singular. So physics is easy to learn. Okay? So in this case here, this is a field of study. Field of study. Okay? Second one, okay, is of course, like for example, can you think of a country that ends in S? Yes, okay, I think we have the same idea in mind, okay? So, of course, the Philippines, okay? So, name of countries, okay? So, as you can see, okay, like for example, so always remember as again, okay? So, Philippines, okay, actually comes with your article the, okay? So, the same goes with the United States. There are a lot of them actually, but I will be just giving you a few of them, Okay, so one is field of studies. Next is name of countries. Also, there are name of illnesses. Okay, when we say illnesses, they are actually like what we call our health problems or health concerns. Okay, so like for example, the word diabetes. So the same thing, it ends with S, okay, or the word mumps, rickets, okay. So this one are immediately followed by a singular verb. The same thing, it goes with a singular verb, and this one with my example, okay? Got it? Okay, so it sounds a little bit easy now, okay? So I will proceed with the next one, okay? So you have, the second one will be the expression of time, okay? When we are dealing with expressions, okay, describing time, money, and distance, always remember that we are referring to it as one unit, okay? So when we are talking about time, money, and distance, okay? Irregardless of the number, okay, or how big it is, okay, as long as it is dealing with time, money, and distance, this one always goes with a singular verb. Okay? So I'll give you one example for each. Okay. So for example, 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so as long as I said singular verb, so it should be is enough. Okay? How about for the expression of money? We can use $10 is, okay, too much to pay. Okay? And how about for distance? Okay, so for distance, we can have the example, okay, 50 miles is, okay, as you can see there also, okay, it's too far to travel. Okay, so always and always remember that, okay, because in this kind of example here, we are referring to it, the 8 hours, the $10 and 50 miles, we are referring to it as one whole unit, not separate, okay? So that's why it should be singular. So I'll just go out and
Just go first
first
and then
go
just go out before when you are as like door you shaking your hand, right?